Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Venice Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, March 3rd. You'll be interested to know, 179 years ago, today, in 1847, Alexander Graham Bell was born in Scotland and grew into a brilliant inventor who pursued the dream of transmitting speech electrically, laying the groundwork for the telephone as a practical device. His work transformed communication, sparking worldwide connections and modern telecommunications. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning, it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 3 plus feet. Conditions will hold steady through the morning before dropping slightly to 2 plus feet by late morning. Winds are currently offshore at 3 miles per hour, shifting onshore later, which will add some texture to the surface. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with a 5-foot incoming high tide, when the west-southwest swell is 3 feet at 7 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first high tide on Tuesday will be 5.5 feet at 8:45 a.m., followed by a -0.5-foot low tide just before 3:30. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start off clean with 2 to 3 feet on Wednesday, ideal for beginners. Thursday sees a notable drop in quality with choppy 3-plus-foot waves and inshore winds making for challenging surf. Friday returns to cleaner 2-foot conditions, offering a more pleasant experience, especially in the morning. This morning, there's patchy fog, and it feels like 57 degrees with 5-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:52, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:16. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog before 10 a.m., then mostly sunny skies with a high near 72 and a gentle south wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 55 and light north-northwest winds. Looking ahead in the weather, Wednesday will be mostly sunny with highs near 72 and a south-southeast breeze of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear nights continue through Saturday night with lows in the mid to high 50s, and daytime highs stay around 72 to 73. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, federal funds for World Cup security are delayed, raising questions for LA as the tournament approaches in less than 4 months. The federal government has not yet awarded hundreds of millions of dollars promised for security, which could impact events planned for this summer. Los Angeles will host 8 matches at SoFi Stadium and a 5-day fan festival at the LA Memorial Coliseum. Local officials remain optimistic, with Inglewood Mayor James Butts stating, "We're not concerned at all," while planning continues for the June 12th opening match. The fan festival is set to begin on June 11th, coinciding with the tournament's start. Now on to sports. The 2026 NFL Combine wrapped up on Sunday from Indianapolis, marking the official transition of college football players to the NFL. While attention focused on testing numbers impacting the NFL draft in Pittsburgh, there were notable insights from a college football perspective. Several underperforming teams cannot blame a lack of talent, as players like Penn State defensive tackle Zane Durant showcased impressive skills. Florida's Caleb Banks emerged as a potential first-round pick, further indicating that coaching changes, rather than player performance, may explain underachievement. Overall, the Combine highlighted a growing talent dispersal across college football. In local sports, the Lakers are set to face off against the Pelicans tonight at Crypto.com Arena at 7:30. Los Angeles is riding a strong record of 25 wins and 15 losses against Western Conference opponents this season, while New Orleans has struggled with a 12-27 record in the same category. In their previous matchup on January 7th, the Lakers secured a win with a score of 111-103, led by Luka Doncic with 30 points. With the Pelicans missing Zion Williamson, the Lakers will look to capitalize on this opportunity. In top news, HBO Max and Paramount Plus will become one streaming service. Paramount states the streamers will merge, while HBO will remain independent. Paramount CEO David Ellison indicated that combining the services may lead to better deals for viewers. He mentioned, "We plan to put the two services together, giving us over 200 million direct-to-consumer subscribers." The average United States household subscribes to 4 streaming services, paying an average of $69 per month. Ellison emphasized that HBO should stay HBO, preserving its strong brand. The combined company is expected to have a staggering $79 billion in debt. In business news, the economy looks great on paper, but this split in consumer mood could spell trouble. Recession is more likely when consumers feel gloomy about the economy and their own finances. Recent improvements in American consumer sentiment are not as positive as they seem. The Conference Board's Consumer Confidence Index increased 2.2 points in February to 91.2. The University of Michigan's Index of Consumer Sentiment rose to 56.6. A widening spread between these indicators often signals an impending recession. Recent improvements in sentiment readings are not universally positive. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2.5% to about $68,000. Ethereum is up 2% to $2,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.38. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Apple might use Google servers to store data for its upgraded AI Siri. Apple may be leaning more on Google as it tries to catch up in artificial intelligence. Apple has asked Google to explore setting up servers for a new version of Siri that is powered by Gemini and meets Apple's privacy requirements. Apple announced in January that Google's Gemini AI models would help power the upgraded Siri, which was delayed last year. The original partnership stated that the next generation of Apple Foundation models will be based on Google's Gemini models and cloud technology. While this noted that Apple Intelligence would continue to run on Apple devices and private cloud compute, it did not specify if the new Siri would run on Google's cloud. And in entertainment news, the Justice Department's endeavor to break up Live Nation, Ticketmaster's parent company, has officially made its way to the courtroom. The antitrust case began with jury selection on March 2nd in federal court in New York. Opening statements are scheduled to start Tuesday, with the trial expected to last 6 weeks. The lawsuit, filed in 2024, alleges that Live Nation has illegally dominated the live concert industry by monopolizing ticketing and concert booking. Live Nation directly manages more than 400 musical artists and controls around 80% of major concert venues' ticketing. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the British author and philosopher, Aldous Huxley. And he said, "Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings Venice Beach.